You heard Arlo during the second half, a statement released by Chelsea owner Roman Abramovich in the last hour. During my nearly 20-year ownership of Chelsea FC, I have always viewed my role as a custodian of the club, whose job it is ensuring that we are as successful as we can be today, as well as build for the future, while also playing a positive role in our communities. I've always taken decisions with the club's best interest at heart. I remain committed to these values. That is why I am today giving trustees of Chelsea's charitable foundation the stewardship and care of Chelsea FC. I believe that currently they are in the best position to look after the interests of the club, players, staff and fans. That is a statement from the owner of Chelsea Football Club. And I should just give you some background over in the UK, where, of course, Chelsea is, where Abramovich is often based. They have frozen assets of all major Russian banks over the last couple of days because of the war in Ukraine and the invasion by Russia in Ukraine. They've also frozen assets to 100 individuals or businesses. Roman Abramovich, a billionaire, an oligarch from Russia, a Russian national, clearly trying to protect himself and his assets, Chelsea Football Club being one of them. Robbie Earle, surprise, a shock in some ways, maybe for many people watching, not. Your reaction?
Yeah, surprise for me, Rebecca. For a man, Abramovich, who rarely speaks to the media or says anything, you know, these few words speak volumes for the situation at Chelsea. And let's not forget, this is the World Club champions, the Champions League holders, could be League Cup winners if they get through tomorrow's game. The ramifications of what could be down the line, I think, is quite frightening for Chelsea at the moment. Whether I'm a Chelsea fan, I'm a Chelsea player, or I'm part of Chelsea Football Club.
He had visa problems. He's hardly been actually in the UK at all over the past 3 years. Became an Israeli national. Was seen, though, lifting the World Club Cup only a few weeks ago. Tim, what do you make of this?
Well, it's concerning for Chelsea Football Club. I mean, as you said, Robbie, he hasn't had much to say publicly, but we know with Chelsea there's been a quiet chaos under his reign, right? There's been mostly player power. Successful managers have come and gone very quickly, even so. They're kind of used to that. But as those players sit in the hotel tonight and prepare for a cup final tomorrow, the only Chelsea most of them have ever known is under Roman Abramovich, and this will make them uneasy. This isn't like anything they've ever dealt with at Chelsea, and they've dealt with a lot. I think there's a lot more in this to come, in the coming days, and certainly overnight.
He's owned the club for 18 years. Yeah. Only this week, of course, with the invasion of Ukraine by Russia, Thomas Tuchel, in the build-up to the League Cup final that Tim mentions, was asked about it, and he said, this is distracting. It's got a hell of a lot more distracting tonight, as Tim says. They're in that hotel preparing for this game tomorrow. Well,
if you're in the other dressing room, Liverpool, you're thinking, we're ready to go. And Chelsea, Thomas Tuchel's got his hands full to get his players focused, to stop all the noise around it, the gossip. There'll be talk of, is he going to be in charge? Are we going to get paid? What's happening with the money? All those things start happening in the dressing room, Rebecca, because footballers will talk, and they'll always talk about what's the next scenario. And Thomas Tuchel's got to keep some positivity around that group to make sure they're ready for the game.
Yeah, and I think our job is to talk about it. Their job as players is to eat right, sleep right, and prepare. And as you said, right now, they're in each other's rooms on text going, what have you heard? Who's heard what? And then and it takes away from the job at hand, which is what they're supposed to do tomorrow.
You would hope somebody from Chelsea, probably above Thomas Tuchel, has gone into that locker room, has shut the door and has gone through where we are and what needs to happen, and then they concentrate on a League Cup final tomorrow.
Hi there, I'm Rebecca Lowe, studio host for NBC's coverage of the Premier League. Don't forget to hit subscribe to watch highlights all season long, and be sure to tune in for Premier League mornings every weekend at 7 a.m. Eastern. And for even more content, head over to Peacock, where we've got live games, original series and a dedicated round-the-clock Premier League channel featuring studio shows, classic matches and much more.